That was a dead stop. Yeah. Good song. Straight from the path. Nice. And there's my kitty. There she is. Hi, Addie. What's doing? Snoozing? No? Okay. Oh, dreaming then. Yeah, okay. Looking for me? Ah, yes. I'm a good time, but if you're going to yawn, forget it. Play with your toys instead. Go eat. Go poop. Play with your toys. Don't bother me, except when I'm in my recliner or I'm sleeping. About 2 weeks now, this girl right here has been sleeping with me. And after a week and a half, did I say 2 weeks? After a week and a half, she has moved onto the other side of the bed instead of snuggling right up. Sometimes she'll come up with her nose and she'll push my legs or push my back because I'm usually on my side, telling me to move over and take it in. So she slept on the other side of the bed the other night, so I had more than enough space to roll over and sleep. Usually, I'm on my side, so what does she do? She comes right into the bedroom and starts sleeping beside me. Like I said, she gives me the nudge. So when I kind of turn over, I gotta kind of turn right in that spot. Yeah, that's her. You taking over my bed. I thought I was gonna be living the single life forever when I slept. You are a pest. All right, never mind. I love my kitties. I do. Part of the family. I'm sorry. Did you get enough turning in the chair? Oh, I would say maybe in another half hour, 45 minutes. That sunlight is going to be gorgeous coming over the trees tonight because of that clear sky. I'll forget it, but I'll think about it, and I'll make the end of this video about that. Where am I going? I don't know. All right, I won't tell you anything. I went with my brother to my first Psycho Stick show. And it was in a small venue where there was a stage over in the side of the room, about 10 by 10, 12 by 12, and it was about 6-inch riser on the floor. And the room was probably 30 by 40, 40 by 40, something like that, with poles coming in to hold up the ceiling and stuff. And Psycho Stick came on, and I was with my brother towards the back. There were maybe, in the room you could have held 200, there were maybe 50, 60 people there. Psycho Stick came on, and first time I heard him live was, Gary, stop it. I was jumping up and down around the room. Yes, I was. If the room, the space to jam around in, I was towards the back with my brother, and there was a chimney in the middle or something. Yeah, it looked like a 4x4 chimney outlet to the rest of the furnace or whatever. And oh, I was jumping and jumping and jumping and coming around the other side of the chimney and still jumping and going up front and jumping around and jumping around and jumping around. Oh, probably about 4 or 5 songs. Tried to get the guys to yak with me afterward, but Pete had to go home. was sex night. I guess it was domination stuff, by, and all kinds of stuff on top on the stage that they were showing of this presentation or whatever. Don't know what it was. That was 10 years ago, maybe. Yeah, man, I haven't. 1970 people. I went to one concert in '65, maybe '66 to the Beach Boys. After that, didn't go to much concerts until after 1970. And that's when I learned how to make the concert sound real good. I ain't shitting you. I'm telling you, people, music is tenfold. Tenfold. Especially when you're looking at the metal that I like. Tenfold. Everybody listens to that kind of music, and it makes them a good, nice person because it makes them very humble and laid back and just a cool person for the time that they're easing up with a drink in their hand, listening to whatever they want to. With me, it's metal. I used to, after Worcester Envelope got out at 3 o'clock, I got to Putnam at 3:30. And I worked for this guy who worked for a bank. And this guy I used to work with at International Paper, a couple years ago, before this, and since until '91. And so I did work on the side with this guy after work at Worcester Envelope, not International Paper. My second job, Worcester Envelope. Paint, wallpaper, move furniture, move out appliances. I cleaned out buildings with him, with the bank papers and stuff that was in one building. I think I painted a cellar in a bank over a couple of days period in the cellar of one of the banks in Putnam. He would let me in and he would let me out. I did that. I used to mow lawns with the guy. I mostly wallpapered, and when I wallpapered, I did that with him because I wallpapered on the side. So when I was in a wallpapering job, he couldn't get one from me because I was wallpapering for somebody else. Oh, I wallpapered a lot of places. Oh, I have some experiences. Let's say that I went into a room in an old revolutionary home. Oh, oh, that was close. And the size of the wall was, let's say 15 foot by 20 feet across by 15 foot, one wall. And on it was a painting, a Revolutionary Day painting of some kind of military whatever. And it had a gold frame that was, probably 6, 8 inches wide. And it took up most of that 10 by 20 room. No kidding. It was huge. That's why I say the frame was 6 or 8 inches wide. And it was a piano over here and something else on this side. And in the room opposite of that room, that one, there was a library, probably about the same size. And I did something in the kitchen. I think I painted in the kitchen. She was a bitch. She was a bitch. I got through it. So I did that. I did all kinds of stuff on the side. Like I said, I repaired machines for other companies when I was at Worcester Envelope. They sent me to school for a week where I learned how to drink some more. Or I should say, I learned how to drink during lunchtime. And Then I came back and I repaired machines. Well, there was a guy at work that I bike with today as a friend, and he had a couple of the places out in Boston that he repaired machines for. He didn't want to do it anymore, and handed it off to me. Oh, I made $40 an hour. Worked 2 hours, cash right in hand. It took me an hour to get out there, an hour to get back in traffic and stuff, but oh, I did 3 or 4 or 5 different places. Ended up working at a place in Worcester, second shift for 3 days a week, doing 3 hours, 3.5 hours. Yeah. Well, yeah, I used to work my butt off all the time, always. That was over 60 hours when I was working at the jobs that I was working at, the jobs that I was working at. You know, the ones that I was working at. Yeah, those jobs. So, that's why you see me as a person that just, yeah, I'm relaxed. Oh, I'm glad I got that zero turn. If I still had my sciatica by then, I think it will just rub that puppy out, but, that machine is just, where the hell was that 10 years ago in the making? But right now, so it lasts 2, 3 years. I don't know. I put on 250 hours already this year. So I'll get 500 at least on it, because that was only half a year. Mana mana, mana mana. So anyway, yeah, you guys gotta watch more of my videos, I'm telling you. I'm one goofy fucking clown. Just having so much fun being an idiot sometimes it doesn't matter anymore. Like I tell you, I don't care. Really, I don't care. I have nothing to care about. I just can't think it'd be good, this good when I got here because it's been 10 years now and I'm one happy boy. And I even got lifesavers right here. My wife buys stuff like this, chocolate bars, different size chocolate bars, so that she can put them in her cards or little creations that she makes out of paper. And she evidently didn't need the lifesavers that much, so she gave me the whole pack of 10. I'll eat them. She gave me some gum the other day. There it is. Extra. You got that? No. So I'm not out sitting in my chair watching TV because when I came in, Sharon went, and I looked at her like, Jesus. She was in her chair leaning back and she lifted up the blanket and there it was. The pussy cat that likes to lay on her. Oh, it was out like a light. Let the blanket down. She was sleeping, so. So this is why I'm in the room over here relaxing. Oh, I had a disc the other day. It said photos on it. There was maybe 2 dozen. Opened it up. There's about a dozen photos of my motorcycle that I had. Nice photos. I got one on my background here. And I got a bunch of them. I move into a file so I can use them. Nice. Okay, I guess I'm done here. I know you guys, I said that. Harry, you should shut the video off a long time ago. Can't help myself. I like the attention to myself. How's that? No more tunes. Harry, what you doing? Oh, shut up. Yeah, I don't care. I keep saying that, but I don't care. Metal. And I got a fucking 75-inch TV, too. Oh my freaking word, people. What are you doing? Do you want me to give you some loving? Do you want me to give you some loving? Oh, baby. Oh, this baby. Oh, this pretty girl. Oh, you are such a good girl. You come see me later on. I'll be in my jazz news and you can jump right up. Okay.
Judy out there?
Yeah, you got about 5 minutes. Wake up.